The following is a presentation of BFA Sports.
Number 14, Chambers.
Snow still on the ground here in Camden, New Jersey. And it's a away game for the Camden High Panthers today as they play host to Eastside in the inter-city rivalry. The Camden High School lineups being introduced, or the Camden starters, I should say, being introduced. It is, despite the fact that it's a home game for Eastside, it's going to be senior day for Camden High. So we'll run through their starters in just a minute. And now we'll have our public address announcer, Mr. Stacy Jones, introduce Eastside.
Number 11, Philman Briggs. Number 4, Brady Daniels. Number 13, Ryan Richards. And number 24, PJ Brown. The Tigers are coached by Coach Jackson. And now, ladies and gentlemen, we will please rise for our anthem.
Can you tell Nick that I'm hearing myself back, but like on a delay?
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, give me one
Just
second.
let him know.
In this game, they say you can't travel, but we do it for them. Beating the buzzer, setting a screen, creating the comeback. Always keeping score. Play by play, season by season, year after year. And no matter where our seats are, we're always here with you. Because this isn't labor, it's love.
Welcome back to Clarence Turner Gymnasium here at Camden High School. Quick look at the Camden Huddle. Again, the Panthers are the visitors today, at least when it comes to the scoreboard and the formalities, despite the fact that they're playing here. Of course, there's been some construction, renovations, etc. going on at Eastside. So there's that's why they're playing here, get a little bit more folks in, because Eastside's been using a middle school here in Camden for their home games. So they wanted to be able to get more folks in this intense city rivalry. And of course, their Camden's taking the opportunity to use this as senior day too. This is their last game, regular season-wise, in their gym as they win the tap and we're underway here from Camden High School. Camden and Eastside meeting up. It's Alex Pace with the dribble. Eastside comes in at 10-8 overall, 0-6 in the Olympic National. Camden 11-8 overall, 4-3 in the National. Three ball from the corner is off the mark as Kenneth Chambers gets the start. A lot of seniors in the starting lineup today for Camden. Chambers wearing number 14. Mackay Hart wearing number 24. He's a senior. Alex Pace, number 1, a senior. Oz Pagan, a senior, wearing number 0. The only underclassman, Andre Robinson, the big man, wearing number 23, in for Camden. Pace misses a long one there, and it'll be Eastside coming the other way. Abdul Ba, number 0, with the ball. Leaves it off. And that'll be a corner 3 on the way. No good for Bryce Hillman. So you got Ba, Hillman, Brady Daniels, Ryan Richards, and Preston P.J. Brown for Eastside. It's Andre Robinson, the first bucket of the game. And it's a 2-0 Camden lead. But quickly coming back the other way, Abdul Ba with the bucket. Ba scored 15 points in the last meeting between these two teams back on January 15th. The game won by Camden by the score of 65-63 here in this gym. It was a tight one down the stretch, but Camden was able to hang on. Layup is up and good and one. Ryan Richards, the sophomore, drops it in, and he'll have a free throw. I think the foul was on Hart. His first, and the team first, as Richards will get a free throw here. Knocks it down to give Eastside the early 5-2 lead. Richards scored 8 points in the previous matchup. Also had 3 rebounds, 2 assists, and 2 steals in that game against Camden here. Turnover. Pagan throws it away. Ba, left-handed layup, can't get it to fall. Pagan hustles back, though, to get the rebound. Now tries to quickly outlet. Pace, 3-on-2 for Camden. Pace hesitates in the middle, floats, shot no good. Robinson battles for the rebound, can't get it, and he's going to be called for the foul as he tried to go after the loose ball, knocking down Ryan Richards. So Robinson with the foul. Camden already with 2 personals, 2 team fouls, I should say, here in the early going. Under 2 minutes of play so far. 5-2. Eastside with the ball and the lead. Abdul Ba almost threw it away. Good catch over there by Bryce Hillman. Hillman into the paint. Kicks it out. Corner 3. Ryan Richards. Good. Ryan Richards, 6 already. Just over 2 minutes into this one. 8-2 Eastside advantage. Pace to Hart. Hart looking for Robinson. Good catch in the paint. Slings it back out. Corner 3 is good. Kenneth Chambers, the senior, with 3 points. He's appeared in 6 games this year. Had 17 points coming into today. Had a season and career high 6 points in Camden's season opening win at Winslow back in December 6th. And we've got another foul against Camden. We'll have Bryce Hillman shooting 2 here. That's 2 fouls on Hart already. Mackay Hart, 2 fouls. He's going to have to come out. Jaden Doctor scrambles to the scorer's table to take his place. He'll come in after that. Hillman missed the first. He will have a second. Bryce Hillman had 17 points and 7 rebounds against Camden back on January 15th. He's a 69.5% free throw shooter this year. One of just 2 players on this Eastside team to play in all 18 games. He and Abdul Ba, 2 dynamic players on this squad. Robinson will drive. Layup is good for Andre Robinson. He's got 4. Camden cuts the lead to 2, 9-7. Brady Daniels will back it out against Pace. Now spins, baseline. Oh, nice left-handed move for Brady Daniels, and he's on the board. Daniels had 16 points against Camden back on January 15th. 3 steals in that game too, and knocked down a couple of 3s as well. So a big guy that can step out a little bit. He's knocked down 23s on the season. Robinson got tangled up, and they're going to call travel. As give credit to Ryan Richards defending nicely, as he did a good job to create a little problem for Robinson. Doctor in there wearing number 2. He's the first sub into the game for Camden. So you've got Pagan wearing 0, Doctor number 2, Pace number 1. Chambers and Robinson on the floor for Camden. Ba trying to get by Pagan. 0 versus 0. Ba with the bucket. He's got 4. Abdul Ba averaging 11.9 points per game and 5 rebounds per game, 3 assists per game. Had 19 points the other day in a Eastside loss. Pagan, lefty, the shot no good. The rebound collected by Ba. Quick outlet to Hillman, and then he'll slow it up. Daniels trying to get by on the baseline. Stolen by Pagan, but he stepped out of bounds. Good hustle. And we'll get a sub as Keyshawn Franklin will come in to take Pagan's place. And we'll also get Drayden Garner will check in for Andre Robinson. Garner, the freshman. Franklin, the junior. Franklin, typically a starter. Again, he's been having problems with a hand injury. His middle finger on his shooting hand, his right hand, has caused him problems, and we've got to travel. As Richards picked up his dribble and tried to spin, lost the handle. And just took too many steps. Another sub for Camden. As Tyree Thorpe, the sophomore, comes in. So now you've got Thorpe, Pace, Doctor, Garner, and Franklin on the floor for the High, trailing by 6. Franklin will shoot the 3. Good. That's a good sign for Keyshawn Franklin as he knocks down his first shot of the game. He's got 3, and it's 13-10 Eastside out front. Franklin had now 23 three-pointers made this season, but he had struggled of late. Here's a 3 on the way. The rim unkind to Abdul Ba. Pace against Ba. Doctor leaving it for Garner, and Garner just some bully ball against Holman. Drayden Garner, the freshman, with a nice strong move. And it's a 1-point advantage for Eastside with the ball. Tigers leading the Panthers here in the early going. Brady Daniels lost the handle, just flat out lost the handle there, dribbled it out of bounds. And we'll get a sub for Eastside. It's going to be Benji Noel coming in. Noel will replace Daniels after the turnover. So Eastside playing a 3-2 zone. Camden will attack. Garner top of the key. Here's Doctor looking for a cutter. His pace went along the baseline. Now Thorpe will drive. Thorpe layup is good. Tyree Thorpe. He's been playing some strong ball, the sophomore. He's aggressive going to the basket, and they're going to need that from him, not just in this game, but going forward the rest of the way. We're talking Camden County tournament. We're talking state tournament. He can be a factor. Kind of an X factor, really. He's also a great defender as he's guarding Hillman. Doctor against Ba. Ba lost it. Got it back, though. Jaden Doctor sliding. Doctor, of course, a transfer from St. Joe's Prep. Came here with the coach, Jason Harrigan. Noel gets it to Daniels. Now Ba back out high, guarded by Thorpe again. This is a great matchup. Thorpe and Ba, both strong physical players. And look at Thorpe, good foot speed to stay in front of Ba. That draws some applause from the crowd here. And now baseline drive. They're going to call a foul on Franklin, as Franklin was trying to body up against Brady Daniels. So Keyshawn Franklin picks up his first. 4th team foul against Camden. None against Eastside so far. So the quote-unquote home team, Eastside here tonight, with no fouls. Getting the home cooking on the road, kind of. Lob into Ba. He can't hang on. They're going to say Thorpe knocked it away, so it will remain with Eastside on the baseline. Makai Brown comes in. He's going to replace Brady Daniels. Brown, a junior, 6'4" forward. Did not score in the last meeting between these two teams. Last month, January 15th was the date of that one. A good game as it was a 2-point win for Camden High. Oh, strong effort, but the shot doesn't fall for Hillman. Out of bounds again. Last touch by Camden, so Eastside will retain possession. Camden swept 3 games from Eastside last year. The closest was a 60-47 Camden win. Almost a year ago to the day, February 11th of last year. Oh, nice baseline move. Benji Noel with a bucket, his first of the game. Had 5 points and 10 rebounds in the game against Camden earlier this season, January 15th. It was probably his best all-around game, too, in that one. 2 steals, a block, really did a lot of good things for Eastside as Thorpe tries to penetrate the zone, and then Franklin traveled before he put the ball down on the ground. By the way, our officials today making that call, Darryl Barron. He's joined by John Garrett, and the man with the ball right now is Donnie Robinson. They're your officials for tonight. Here coming to you from Clarence Turner Gymnasium. My name is Mike Shute. Glad you're joining us on BFA Sports for this live stream matchup and this inter-city rivalry between Camden and Eastside. Catch and shoot 3. Hillman can't get it. Strong board. As Balewa Scott is checked in. He got it but threw it away. Hillman can't get the putback. Scramble. Garner saves it but gets it right to Eastside. Skies, but can't score it. But Abdul-Bah will shoot 2 here with 23 seconds left in quarter number 1. Drayden Garner, the freshman, picks up his first foul. It's the team's 5th here in the first quarter, so any more fouls against Camden, Eastside will shoot the rest of the way. Eastside no team fouls here in the first quarter. Bah can't get the first to drop. Second on the way. Abdul-Bah can't get a great box out by Jaden Doctor. And the rebound falls easily to Camden. Thorpe with the catch here on the pass from Franklin. He can't get the layup to fall. 14 seconds left to go. Eastside, no need to rush. 10 seconds. They feed it inside. Little turnaround left-handed hook, no good. Now Camden with some time. Oh, he just took it away and scored. Mekhi Brown beats the buzzer and scores it. What a strong play by Brown to just rip that ball away and get the bucket. And Eastside will take a 17-14 lead into the break between quarters number 1 and 2. We'll step aside and come back with more action here in the Olympic Conference National Division. Camden versus Eastside on BFA.
In this game, they say you can't travel, but we do it for them. Beating the buzzer, setting a screen, always keeping score. And no matter where our seats are, we're always here. Because this isn't labor, it's love.
Back here on DeJuan Wagner Court, I am Mike Shute. You're watching Camden Eastside versus Camden High. 17-14 game. Here the home team Eastside in this one, formally. As, again, this is their home game. But being played here at Camden High. Camden with some defense, steal by Franklin, and he will go for the dunk, but he can't get it to drop. Made his mind up at the last second and just hit it off the back of the rim. Bah, long three, that's short. Battle for the rebound. It's going to go. The foul's going to go against the Eastside, as they're going to get Benji Noel with the foul. First foul of the day against Eastside. Noel over the back there, so Camden will take the basketball. Franklin will take a seat as Hart comes in for him. Robinson can't hold on to the catch, tries to get it back, but loses it. Abdul-Bah will take over on the run. Stop and pop from the elbow. Shot no good. Rebounded by Eastside. Mackay Brown with the board on the offensive end. He's been strong in the paint in his limited time in this one so far. Hillman tries to get a shot off, but it's heavy. Hart with the rebound. Hart to Pace. Pace quickly to Doctor. Doctor and one! Jaden Doctor, strong to the basket. Pulls Camden to within a point. He'll have a chance to tie it. I think the foul was on Brown, Mackay Brown, that is. 2 Browns on the east side roster. Mackay and Preston. Doctor will have 1 free throw, and he's made a living at the free throw line. He's shooting 70.8%. In the last 7 games, he's been to the free throw line 32 times. He made 21 of them, so 65% in that span, 66%. He makes that one. And Doctor has 3 points, and it's a tie game. East side with the ball. Camden players saying it wasn't off of us. That does not seem to change the mind of Mr. Donnie Robinson, however, there right in front of the Camden High head coach, Jason Harrigan. His first season at Camden, his 13th overall as a head coach. East side inbounds. Noel with the catch, then lost it. Quick outlet. Hart to Pace. Pace is going to lob it up for Doctor, and Doctor tried to catch the alley-oop and jam it, but he missed it. A little bit of a stretch, and he couldn't hang on. Corner, he thought about the 3, and the thought led to a traveling violation as Brady Daniels kind of stutter-stepped. A little bit of a glitch there and just traveled before putting on the floor on the spin dribble. Keyshawn Franklin checks in for Camden, and we've got a 30-second timeout called by Eastside. We will keep it here, however, and we'll try and kind of catch you up on things. 17-17 the score. Again, Camden High School, the visitors technically in this one, despite the fact that the game being played here, which is why the Camden starters were introduced first, then the Eastside players second. But they're also utilizing this as senior day for Camden High, so you had 4 seniors in the starting lineup for Camden. Back in the start of this one is Oz Pagan, Alex Pace, Mackay Hart, Kenneth Chambers. All 4 seniors got the starting nod. And for Eastside, they now see themselves in a tie ball game. This last time these 2 teams met in this gym a few weeks ago, it was a Camden win, 65-63, in a game that was so close the whole way. Alex Pace jumper can't go. He has not scored yet today. And Eastside comes the other way. Pace the leading scorer for Camden, so it's saying something when he has not gotten on the board yet. Almost a walk, none called. A shot is blocked. Hart with the rebound, gets it to Pace. Pace layup is good. Nifty catch and the finger roll from Pace. And the high back out front by 2. Hillman 3 is off the mark. Thorpe with the rebound. Hillman got knocked down. Great outlet from Thorpe to Franklin. Catches and scores. Keyshawn Franklin with 5. And Camden is up front by 4 now, 21-17. Ba guarded by Thorpe. Again, this is a great matchup between those 2 guys. Thorpe just a sophomore, but really can play some defense. Brady Daniels penetrated, thought about it, now pulls it back out. Pace guards him. This is Brown. Hart knocks it away, but Brown recollects out near midcourt. Tries to penetrate, now we'll leave it for Daniels. Daniels, the junior, has 2 points today, 6'4", forward, looking for a screen. Now elects to go to the left and resets. Hillman calmly collects. Bryce Hillman Now the ball is lost at midcourt, and we're going to have a foul. It's going to go against Abdul-Bah. They're going to say Bah held off Thorpe, who was trying to dive for the loose ball. And Bah will get a seat with his first personal. So the first quarter, Camden had 5 team fouls. Eastside had none. Now here in the second, it's Eastside 3 team fouls already, Camden with none. They get it into Pace. Pace guarded by Preston Brown Jr. Robinson gives to Hart. Hart will scoop with the left hand and score it, and one. The foul on Brady Daniels, his first. That's the 4th team foul against Camden. And Mekhi Hart, the senior, with the bucket. He'll have a free throw. He did not score against Eastside the last time these two teams met. The transfer from Kingsway. Played 3 years there, but is enjoying senior night here for Camden. Hart averaging 8.3 points per game, Hart averaging 5.3 points per game, shooting 8 for 13 at the line before that miss. And a couple more subs check in for Eastside. Bah returns, replacing Hillman. And Nuri O'Neal, wearing number 1, a freshman, checks in for the first time. He's going to replace, I think, Ryan Richards. Bah throws it in. Here's Daniels. Baseline. Scoop blocked by Robinson. Quick outlet again. Franklin on the run with speed to the hole and scores. And this is the kind of game Coach Jason Harrigan wants to see from his team. Franklin with 7. And it's a 25-17 Camden advantage. Bah guarded by Pace. Daniels left alone, has some space, but Robinson from behind with the block. Scooping it up though and scoring is Brown. Right on the spot. Mekhi Brown has 4 points. Pace tried to catch the high pass. Couldn't save it. Turnover. Here comes Eastside the other way. Robinson, another block. 3 in a row for Robinson, and Pace will be the recipient of the easy bucket at the other end. He's got 4, and it's an 8-point Eastside lead. An 8-point Camden lead. 27-19. Bah and Daniels. Daniels double teamed. Throws a little bit of an errant pass. Robinson almost stole it away. And now we've got a tie-up. I think we're going to have a jump ball. We do. The possession arrow goes the way of the high. So the Panthers will take over with the ball and another turnover for Eastside. Doctor checks back in. You've got Jaden Doctor on the floor. Alex Pace. Andre Robinson. Mekhi Hart. And Keyshawn Franklin for Camden. Robinson drives. He slapped. He is fouled. He will shoot 2. Basket did not fall, but Robinson will shoot 2. The foul was on Mekhi Brown, his second. That's 5 team fouls against Eastside, as Robinson will shoot 2. He's got 4 early here, now 5, averaging 9 points a game. 55% free throw shooter. Had just 3 points against Eastside the first time out. Second is on the way and good. So Robinson with 6 already here in the first half, doubling his output against Eastside in the last meeting. Here's Abdul-Bah. Bah, a little stutter step against Hart, floats it. Off balance, couldn't get it. Robinson, rebound. Oh, but he threw it away. Great anticipation by Daniels. He goes high up the ladder over Robinson to score. Brady Daniels with 4. And it's a 29-21 game. Pace lost the handle. We'll give it to Hart. Hart steps into the 3. Got it. Mekhi Hart with 5. And it's a 32-21 Camden lead. Daniels guarded by Pace. Here's a 3 on the way. Off the window, no good. Bah keeps it alive, though. Slaps it away, and the recipient of the good bounce is P.J. Brown, and he scores his first bucket. Matches his output against Camden the last time these two teams met. Pace, long 3, no good. Good box out by Hillman. He rebounds. Hillman on the run. Hillman into the paint. Bounces. Doctor holds his ground. Takes the hit. Pulls down the rebound. Now outlets, but has it intercepted, but we've got a foul on the floor. It's going to be Daniels. Brady Daniels picks up his second. And with Camden in the bonus, Jaden Doctor will shoot 2. So Doctor with 3 already. He'll have 2 free throws here. Yeah, they're gonna. Yeah, that's gonna be a shooting situation for Camden. As Doctor will shoot 2 here. That was the 6th team foul, at least, against Eastside. Jaden Doctor has 6 double-figure scoring games this season, including 4 in his last 7. Missed that one. He'll have another. Doctor 1 for 2 now at the line. He and Keyshawn Franklin combined to score 19 points in the 4th quarter as Camden beat Lenape earlier this season. That was back on the road, January 22nd, a 73-70 win. Comeback. Franklin with the rebound of the Doctor miss. Good anticipation, though, stolen by Preston Brown. And here comes Ba. Ba against Doctor. Oh, nice pass. Just left it in the paint for Ryan Richards. Richards with 8 points, matching his output against Camden last time these 2 teams played. He had 8 in that matchup on the 15th. Robinson's shot is short. Hillman with the board. Hillman playing a forward spot in that east side zone. Kicks it to Ba. The 3 for Ba is good. Ba with 7. Pulls Eastside to within 4, and it's going to be a timeout for Camden High. A 30 called by Jason Harrigan. We'll take a quick step away and come back with more here from Clarence Turner Gymnasium after this. Back here at Clarence Turner Gymnasium, my name is Mike Shute. Glad you're joining us for BFA Sports coverage of Camden High School boys basketball. This is the last regular season game we'll be bringing you here on BFA for Camden. But we could be joining you for the first round of the Camden County Tournament on February 17th. Hart, great look. Connects with Andre Robinson, who's got 8. Robinson, a force in the paint tonight with 8 points and a bunch of blocks, 3 at least already. Extends the Camden lead to 6. Hillman has his pass stolen away. Makai Hart will lay it in. Camden already has a few missed dunks, and I think that's in the back of their heads. They're just going to lay it in that case. Franklin missed a dunk earlier. Doctor tried to catch a lob and dunk it. And Hart just laid that one in. In the paint, shot no good. The strong rebound by Doctor. And they're going to get the foul on Benji Noel. That's his 2nd. And we'll have Doctor back to the line again. Jaden Doctor will shoot 2 more after missing 2 on his last trip. But Doctor has been good at the line this year. Comes into today shooting 70.8% at the line this season. Senior night here at Camden High. All the ceremonies will be taking place at halftime. They'll be honoring the senior players on the Camden High team, the senior cheerleaders as well. Doctor, back in rhythm, makes that one. Now 2 for 4 at the line. Oz Pagan checks back in as Hart goes out. So you got Pagan, Thorpe, Doctor, Franklin, and Robinson on the floor for Camden. For Eastside, it's Ba, Hillman, Makai Brown, Ryan Richards, and Benji Noel. Ba against Thorpe. Oh, almost dropped it. It was Benji Noel, but he was able to collect himself and make the snag. Here's Richards with 8 already in this one. Richards, left hand into the paint, falling and firing, left it short. Saved, no, not saved. They're going to say he stepped out of bounds as Benji Noel tried to get it. It will be Camden ball here with 31.3 seconds left to go in the half. We will keep it here at halftime for all of the festivities. We'll take a quick break at the end of the period, then we'll bring it back quickly for the halftime ceremonies as Oz Pagan tried to get into the paint. Stole it away after the shot missed. Goes up strong and scores. Oz Pagan on senior day. The senior with the bucket. He'll have a free throw as well. The basket is good. I think the foul was on Benji Noel. If so, that's his third. Yeah, that's his third. And Pagan will shoot one here. Pagan knocks that down the lefty. He's got 3, and it's 41-28. Camden out front. Bah. Hillman with 6 on the clock. 5. Hillman into the paint. Hillman ducks under and scores left hand. Wow. What a move by Hillman. And then he blocks the shot for good measure there. Give Hillman the basket. He'll go into the intermission with 3 points, and it pulls it pulls Eastside to within 11. 41-30 lead for Camden. We'll take a quick break, and we'll come back live here for the halftime ceremonies. Again, senior day here at Camden as they'll be honoring senior cheerleaders and senior players. As you get a look at some highlights, Mackay Hart coming right into your living room.
Please visit the concession stand. Please visit the
In this game, they say you can't travel, but we do it for them. Beating the buzzer, setting a screen, creating the comeback. Always keeping score. Play by play, season by season, year after year. And no matter where our seats are, we're always here with you. Because this isn't labor, it's love.
With mom, dad, brother, aunt, Mona, Daryl, Michael, Troy, All right, coming out next. Senior Captain Makai Hart. His dad, mom, dad, brother. Next, two-sport athlete, Isaiah Pagan, accompanied by Keisha and sister Mike, and some other people too, let's go. Okay, Isaac, bring them out. You gotta walk with them, Isaac. Smile, and our last and most tenured senior, been a big three to start the game, Panthers Jr. And they got a cool too. It's okay, guys. Don't leave them, don't leave them. To the board. For a picture, everybody go to the baseline for a picture out. You still got more coming, wait for pictures, they still got more coming. If we can just get all the fans on the baseline, let's take a group picture real quick. Thank you, thank you.
All right, good evening, everyone. So I'm Coach Sheree, and I would like to introduce my 13 seniors. So we are going to be starting from scratch. Our first senior is going to be Ivy Berry, supported by her mother. Ivy is really new to the team. This is her first school year. Thank you, Ivy. Right there. Our next senior is going to be Isaiah Brisbane. Isaiah is new to our team. This is his first full year of cheering. We thank you for your service, Isaiah. Our next senior is Majay Smith. Majay has been on our team for 3 years. We appreciate all your services, Majay Smith. Escorted by her mother, her sisters, and family. Our next senior. Good. Our next senior is Tanae Alfred Roberts, escorted by the community. Her mother, her sister, cousins, everybody. Let's go, Tanae. Tanae has been with us for 3 years. We thank you for your service. Thank you, Mom. Yeah, I told y'all she was escorted by the whole community. Look at this. This is beautiful. To the Panthers, to the Panthers. I love it. All right, thank you. Our next senior is Samari Bronson. Samari has been with us for 3 years. Samari is my first cousin, so I'm going to look at this picture. Our next senior is Exoria Wyatt. She's been with the team for 3 years. Escorted by her mother and best friend, her mother and father and best friend. Exoria, we thank you for your service. Our next senior is Messiah Pone. Messiah is being escorted by her mother, her sisters. Messiah has been with us for 3 years. Messiah, we thank you for your service. Okay, our next senior is Kiamani Stewart. Yes, and so Kiamani, I called Kiamani's mom in first grade. So I never called Kiamani Kiamani, I always called her my mom today. So Kiamani has been with us for 4 years. And so Kiamani, thank you for your service. Hey, today. Thank you. Our next senior is Layla Anderson, the Private Storm. Layla is being escorted by all her friends. Little A, the Quiet Storm, of course the Regulator. We thank you for all your services. Our next two, I don't know if many of you knew, but we had a set of twins. They are Zamaya and Zanaya Robertson, big twin, little twin. Of course, to reckon with. They have been with us for 3 years. They are being escorted by all of their friends. We thank you guys for your service. All right?
Excuse me. You dropped them.
Our next singer is Maya Hagen. Maya has been with us all 4 years. Yay, Maya! She is escorted by her best friend and her grandmother. Oh, and brother. Maya, thank you for your service. All right, and finally, our last senior is Sanaya Robinson, known as Cece. Cece has been with us all years. She is a force to reckon with. We appreciate everything that Cece has done. We also want to acknowledge Cece's mother, Ikea Password. She has been a great help to the cheerleading team. Whatever we need, she's there. We appreciate you. And on behalf of Camden High basketball athletics team, we want to thank everybody for coming out and for supporting all of our youth today.
Game Changer is the #1 youth sports app for coaches, fans, and athletes. With easy-to-use features like team messaging and scheduling, scorekeeping, and live streaming, it's the one-tap app to take your season to the next level. Stay organized with Game Changer's free team management tools. Coaches and team staff can add schedules and set event locations, while fans can sync events to their personal calendars. Plus, enhanced messaging and alerts, photo and video sharing, and RSVP features keep everyone who needs to know in the know. Using just a smartphone or external camera, any coach, parent, or manager can set up an amazing live video stream of every game for family and fans who can't be there in person, no matter where they are, so they never have to miss a moment. After the game, coaches and subscribers can review game film in the app at any time with archived full event videos and highlight clips. With simple and intuitive digital scorekeeping, any member of your team community can keep score of every game. And when you stream and score, an on-screen scoreboard allows everyone to keep up with the action in real time. Make this season one to remember with Game Changer. Stream, score, connect.
The 5 a.m. call time.
Where's my backpack?
The last-minute assist. Going live. Keeping track of three-pointers for 4 quarters with 5% battery for the trip home. The plays you can't help but replay. These are the days. Here with them.
1, 2, 3,
The days we'll never forget. There are no medals, but there are rewards. This is the sport of love.
School, as it's the home court for the Panthers, but they're the visitors today as it's a home game for Eastside. Camden taking the opportunity to use this as senior day here. They just honored a ton of senior cheerleaders on the squad. They honored their 4 senior boys basketball players as well. It's a little bit of a longer halftime than we're used to, but we're just about ready to tip it up. Once again, halftime score. Camden leading Eastside by the score of 41-30. Some good balanced scoring from the high. Jaden Doctor with 5, Makai Hart with 7, Keyshawn Franklin with 7, Andre Robinson with 8, Alex Pace with 4. So they're getting points from a lot of different sources today. Oz Pagan with 3 as well. Tyree Thorpe with a bucket. And Kenneth Chambers, the senior, with a 3 early on in this one as well. So a lot of different players on the board for Camden in the first half. Again, leading it by 11. Again, these two teams met back in January 15th to be exact. It was a great back and forth game, especially in the second half. In that one, you got huge outputs from Pace and Franklin for Camden. They each scored 29 points, combined for 58 of Camden's 65 points in that win. And you had Ba and Tillman really come to life in the second half in that one as well for Eastside. So it was a great back and forth game. And we'll see if Eastside can do the same here in this one in the second half. Ba lost the handle, but will scoop it back up, guarded by Hart. Just underway here in the third quarter. Ba pulls up, high arcing jumper is short. Rebound pulled down by Preston Brown Jr. Deflected though, out of bounds. They're going to say it was either off Franklin or maybe Pace deflected the pass coming out, but it will be Eastside ball. The South Jersey rankings came out today from Kevin Minnick and NJ.com, and Camden ranked number 2 in South Jersey, trailing only Paul VI, the team that beat Camden twice this year. 3 ball on the way. Good. Bryce Hillman. He's got 6. Again, scored 17 in that game earlier this year between these two teams. Franklin with the catch in the paint. Kicks it out to Pace. Pace, catch and shoot 3. Can't get it. Ooh, Doctor skies for the rebound. Top of the key to Hart. Hart closed out by Hillman. Now Franklin guarded by Daniels. They go high post. Franklin, baseline. Robinson met at the rim. Couldn't get the shot to fall. And he's going to be fouled on the rebound. So Robinson picks up the foul. That's going to be his 3rd. And the first of the second half for either team. So Eastside has sliced into the lead a little bit here as they've now made it a 41-33 game, trailing by 8. Ba guarded by Hart. Ba looking for some help, gets the screen from Hillman. Now we'll go to the hole. Ba tried to throw it up wildly, couldn't get it, but the putback is up and good. Benji Noel with the bucket there underneath. Franklin trapped, gets away from it. Now Pace double teamed in the corner. Hart one-on-one against Daniels. Doctor with the touch. Robinson to Pace. 3. No good. Noel with the rebound. He'll give it to Hillman. Eastside looking to slice in the lead. They've got the first 5 points here of the second half. Hillman's 3. Good. Bryce Hillman with 6 of Eastside's 8 here in the first 2 minutes of the second half. And it's a 3-point Camden advantage. Doctor with the catch in front of his head coach. Doctor into the paint. Can't get the layup to fall. Noel defended and rebounded. Hillman gets it to Daniels. Back to Hillman, who's feeling it from distance. Missed it. Daniels a little bit too far there and gets a little word from the coach there. But they slap 5 as well, so they're on the same page. So Camden will take over after the miss on the long 3. Pace, little pump fake, able to create some distance between him and the defenders. Now Hart loses the dribble. Top of the key to Pace. Closed out by Ba. Pace stops and pops at the free throw line and scores. Alex Pace with 6. Puts Camden back up by 5, now 43-38. Pace, the senior, has a Camden career high of 39 points against Timber Creek back on December 16th. One of 3 30-point games for him. Long three from Ba, no good. Doctor gets the rebound to Robinson. Oh, he tried to jam, but he missed it. Third dunk of the day, missed for Camden. Here comes Eastside the other way. Preston Brown, left hand. He will score. P.J. Brown has 4 points. Had a career high 11 a week ago in a win against Rancocas Valley for Eastside. Robinson on the baseline uses the window. This time he's got 10. 45-40, Camden out front. Double team coming at the ball. Now Franklin by himself against Ba as Ba gets across the mid-court stripe, and they're going to get Franklin for the hold. Keyshawn Franklin will pick up his second. Team second as well here in the second half. Hillman will get it into Ba. And those two do most of the offensive damage for this Eastside team, but other guys chipping in today as well. Ba into the paint. Oh, lost it at the last second. They're going to get a foul, though, against Hart. Reaching, I think they're going to get it on Hart. Let's see. Donnie Robinson, the official with the call there. Yeah, it's going to be the third on Mackay Hart. And Tyree Thorpe will check in. Thorpe, wearing number 11, will come into the ball game, replacing Hart. Eastside gets it in. Noel in the post, looking for some help, bounces it to Hillman. Hillman, hesitation, uses the screen, can't get the shot to drop. No switch there by the defense, and we'll see who they call the foul on. They're going to get Pace. Alex Pace, his first, and we'll have Hillman shooting 2. Bryce Hillman already with 6 here in the quarter. Gives him 9 for the game, and he'll have 2 free throws here. He has 620 points this season for Eastside, 7 in his career, and has scored double figures 17 times this season in Eastside's 18 games, and has done so 30 times in 33 career games at the varsity level for Eastside. Made the first, missed the second, but he is in double figures again with 10. 45-41, Camden out front. Pace and Franklin pass to one another. Now it's Thorpe in the corner in front of the Camden bench. Cross-court pass to Doctor. Doctor gets by. Pull-up jumper, no good. Eastside rebound, grabbed by Preston Brown. Hillman now on the run to Brady Daniels, trying to pump fake and get Robinson to move. Almost drug his foot, no call. Kept the pivot foot there with his left foot. Now we'll pull it out to the top of towards center court against Robinson. Hillman now against Doctor. Long three, Eastside, no good. Thorpe with the rebound. Robinson to Doctor. Good catch. Fended off a defender with the left hand as Hillman came flying in. And Doctor scores. Doctor with 7. The junior having a good, solid outing. Doctor runs into the screen there. 3 on the way. Robinson fouls Hillman. And I think we're going to have 3 shots for Bryce Hillman. That's the 4th personal on Andre Robinson. He's going to have to sit down as that's the 5th team foul against Camden as well here in the quarter. So it's been back and forth. First quarter, Camden had a bunch of fouls. Eastside had none. Second quarter, Eastside had a bunch of fouls. Camden had maybe 1 team foul in that half. And now here in the third, it's Camden with 5 fouls already. 4 or 5 minutes into the third quarter. Hillman makes the first. I believe he's shooting 3 here. Yeah, this is his second. Can't get it to fall. And he will have a third, trying to cut into this Camden advantage. Drayden Garner, the freshman, will get off the bench and take the place of Andre Robinson. Again, Robinson leaves with 4 fouls. He does have 10 points. That's his 7th double-figure game of the season. Hillman misses the second as well, so he gets 1 of 3 there. Can't take advantage, and it's Camden by 5. Garner catching high post. Now Pace against Ba. Good ball movement. Doctor for three. Can't get it to fall. Franklin's going to get called for the foul over the back of Ba, and that's going to be 3 on Keyshawn Franklin, the junior, and he might take a seat as well. That'll be a shooting situation for Ba, as it's now the 6th team foul of the quarter for Camden. So Ba will go to the line. 0 for 2 already today. He's got 7 points. Ba, interesting. He's made more 3-pointers than he's made 2-pointers this year coming into today, with 35 threes and 32 twos. He's made 2 twos today, so 34, but he's also made a 3 as well, so 36. So still that holds as he makes the first. Ba shooting 84.2% at the line this year. Missed 2 earlier, and now 2 for, made both of these, easy for me to say, and he's got 9. Ba's going to get called for the block as Thorpe tried to get around the corner here in front of the spectators next to us here at midcourt. So that's the first team foul against Camden. I believe that's Ba's 2nd. Doctor will inbound to Franklin. Joining those two on the floor, Pace, Garner, and Thorpe. Pace 3, no good. Gets the long rebound as Ba couldn't collect it. Pace falling and trying to hit it off the window, no good. Franklin with the rebound. He can't get it to drop. Goes out of bounds. They're going to say it was off Eastside. Looked like the shot might have been blocked that Franklin put up there. I thought maybe Garner touched it, but they're going to stay with it and say Camden ball. Doctor with the catch. Now Franklin to Garner, top of the key, little give and go as he hands it off back to Franklin, who scores off the window. Keyshawn Franklin with 9, and we've got a timeout on the floor. Timeout for Camden. It's a 30-second timeout. We'll take a quick break, run away, and we'll be right back after this. Camden leading 49-44. Welcome back courtside here at Clarence Turner Gymnasium. Mike Shute with you here on BFA Sports. The last regular season game we'll be bringing you for Camden, but we will have the High in their first round game in the Camden County Tournament, which will be on February 17th, as Camden will play the winner of the Cherry Hill West Paulsboro game. That game on Valentine's Day, February 14th. Hillman can't get the shot to fall. Franklin goes high for the rebound. Keyshawn Franklin again playing with that banged up finger. Looks like his shooting's been a little bit better today. Pace 3, no good. Daniels goes and gets the rebound. Daniels to Hillman. Hillman baseline against Franklin. Couldn't get by. Ba now against Thorpe. Crashes into some traffic. Gets the offensive rebound. Goes back up. Gets it to fall. Abdul Ba. He is tough and physical, and he has 11. Averages almost 12 a game this season. But he's played big in some big games, scored 15 against Camden earlier this year. Franklin 3 is good. Keyshawn Franklin, again, I said that shot looks a little better today, starting to adjust. Maybe that finger's feeling better too. He's got 12. And Camden back up 6 here as we're under a minute left to play in the third quarter. Daniels, left corner. Ball fake a few times against Pace, and now we'll bring it out high. Here's Hillman. Bryce Hillman. Finds a seam, gets to the basket. Garner with the block. Camden's getting some good defensive play today on the inside from Garner with that block there, and Andre Robinson has had a bunch of blocks as well. He's got 3 or 4 blocks. Eastside cheerleaders trying to line up here for something. I guess they're going to perform between the third and fourth quarter, but they're on the court right now, and they're going to need to get off the court. They're also going to need to kind of get out of the way here because I can't see. "33 seconds left to go here. Eastside with the ball. They get it in. Daniels against Hart. Makai Hart back in there. Eastside looks like they may try and hold for the last shot as Ba now controls against Thorpe. Again, this has been a good matchup all day. Ba almost lost it. Thorpe not given an inch, and a 5-second violation. Tyree Thorpe and Ba, a great matchup. And Thorpe wins that one with 13.8 seconds left here in the third quarter. Thorpe to inbound, gets it to Hart. And again, Camden now will try and hold for the last shot. Eastside in a man defense, it looks like. Now they've switched back to a zone. Franklin with the ball. 4, long 3 at the buzzer. Couldn't get it to drop. Rebound skied for by Noel as time expires here in the third. But Eastside does its job. They cut an 11-point lead just about in half, and it's now a Camden 52-46 advantage after 3. We'll head to the fourth quarter after this. You are watching Camden High basketball on BFA Sports. Back here courtside as the Eastside cheerleaders in what is their home game are performing on the floor right now for the Tigers. Again, technically the Eastside home game, but they again have been having some construction and other renovations going on, and the gym not usable at Eastside. They've been playing at a middle school their home games, but this, of course, this matchup too big for a middle school gymnasium. This gym is full here at Camden High School. So we'll head to the final 8 minutes.
We got 2 games going on right now.
We'll head to the final 8 minutes. I'm told we got 2 games going on right now from the one of our officials. The man in charge today, Daryl Barron, came over to say hello. We've got the cheerleader game going on, and we got the actual basketball game going on. Keyshawn Franklin getting a laugh from that out here on the court as they the cheerleaders are putting on a show along the baseline for one another. So we will get back to the action on the court and let the cheerleaders do their thing in the bleachers. Makai Hart will inbound right in front of us here to start this fourth quarter as Camden will start with the ball. Andre Robinson will check in with 4 fouls. So Robinson comes in with 4. So for Camden, it'll be Robinson, Thorpe, Doctor, Franklin, and Hart on the floor. For Eastside, it's going to be Ba, Noel, Makai Brown, Hillman, and Brady Daniels. Turnover for Camden. Hillman will get it. Doctor tried to strip him, but Hillman too strong. Scores again. Hillman having a good second half, as I expected. He had just 3 at halftime. Now has 13. Thorpe tried to get to the hoop. He is fouled. I think they're going to call that against Brady Daniels. Yes, they do. That's his first team foul here in the second half. So, pardon me, of the fourth quarter. And the pattern is held, right? Camden got all the fouls in the first and third quarter. Eastside got all the fouls in the second. And now Eastside has the only foul to start the fourth quarter. Thorpe's free throw attempt, no good. They called it a lane violation against him as he stepped over the line, apparently. He didn't understand that. Second is up. That is no good. So Thorpe goes 0 for 2. Can't extend the Camden lead. Hart bodies up against Daniels. Hillman collects the loose ball, guarded by Doctor. Doctor and Hillman. Hillman, 3, no good. Thorpe, strong rebound, as that one came out long off the heel of the rim. Franklin, guarded in the corner, has it taken away by Hillman, and then, oops, Hillman stepped on the baseline as he tried to save it in. So it'll be Camden ball in the corner. Pace will check in. Pace will take the place of Thorpe. And we've got a sub for Eastside as well. Ryan Richards will come back in. He'll take the spot of Brady Daniels, who will get a rest. Doctor with the catch, looking for Hart. Hart will reset. Hart into the paint. Leaves it for Robinson at the elbow. Spin move, soft touch, no good. Rebound, Noel. 4-point Camden advantage. Ba left unguarded. He takes advantage, gets to the basket. He's hit, no foul. The outlet quickly to Franklin. Franklin is bumped, no foul there. They're letting him play as Richards gets the rebound. Now it's Ba. And Ba will reset, pull it out towards half court. Ba against Doctor. Hillman sets the screen, little pick and roll. Hillman tried to pop out, but Ba wins that one as he scores. Abdul Ba. He is strong. Guarded by Hart. Pardon me, guarding Hart, I should say, Ba. Hart hands off to Pace. Pace uses a screen from Robinson. Eastside switches. Now Robinson open for a minute, and we've got a foul called against Eastside. It's going to go against Makai Brown. That's his third. Second team foul for Eastside here in the quarter. 2 minutes into the fourth. 2-point game. Camden out front. This was a 2-point game the first meeting back on January 15th. Expecting nothing different. Pace spins into the paint. Now kicks corner. 3-ball on the way. No good. Hart couldn't get it to drop. Ba gets knocked down. Robinson goes strong. He can't score. Scramble for the rebound. Robinson gets it back again. He scores. Hillman got banged up, and he is down in a heap in the paint as Robinson scores and is fouled. So Robinson will shoot a free throw. And Hillman looks like he's going to go to the bench as he is banged up. He's saying he's good, but they're going to take him out for a minute at least to get checked out. Preston Brown Jr. will come in for him. Didn't see who the foul was on. Maybe we can take a peek at the replay here as Robinson got to the basket. Yeah, they're going to... Looks like maybe it was Makai Brown who got that. 12, not sure, along the baseline there in traffic. But it extends Camden's lead to 55-50 after the three-point play by Robinson. He's got 13. 3 on the way. It's good. Oh, no, it's a little bit short. Looked like it was good. Pace with the rebound. 3-on-1 for Camden. Pace leaves it for Franklin. Again, he missed the jam. It's going to come way out. Ba's got it. Eastside running the other way. 3-on-2. Ba in traffic. He's bumped. Robinson rebound. Turnover, though, as it's stolen back away by Richards. Richards into the paint. Ba, left corner, 3 is good. 55-53, and Eastside calls timeout. He wants to settle his squad down. So it's going to be a timeout for Eastside. What crazy action we've got going on here. Camden holding a 2-point advantage, but they've missed at least 3 dunks today. We'll take a break and come back with more from Clarence Turner Gymnasium after this.
In this game, they say you can't travel, but we do it for them. Beating the buzzer, setting a screen, always keeping score. And no matter where our seats are, we're always here because this isn't labor, it's love.
Camden High School boys basketball brought to you by the Game Changer app. If you're a coach, a fan, a player, That's the app you need for your team. No question about it. Camden leading 55-53. Eastside called the timeout. It was a full timeout for the Tigers. So a little bit less than midway through this final quarter. And we've got another wild one on our hands. It was a 2-point game last month as Camden hung on to win that matchup, 65-63. This one no different here in this city rivalry. Camden won all 3 matchups last year. They won the only one this year. And I believe they won both the year before, so Camden's won at least the last 6 matchups. Camden cheerleaders throwing out shirts, but they're on the court. Hang on a second. They got to stop things and reset. I don't know what's going on here. Camden cheerleaders kind of busting things up as they ran onto the court. We're throwing T-shirts out. Now the officials are going to talk this over. You might get a technical foul against Camden High School for their players for their cheerleaders running onto the court. That's not helpful in this situation. AD Tim Jenkins going over there and saying, yo, you got to stay off the court. He's telling the cheerleaders and the coach over there. And we'll see what our officials sort out here. Again, it's Daryl Barron with his back to us. Daryl Barron's on the left there. John Garrett has his back to us, or to you. And Donnie Robinson is the tall gentleman on the right. Andre Robinson trying to listen in, find out what's going on. But they're going to talk this over. And they could just kind of say, nothing, and start from scratch and put 5 seconds back on the clock. But we'll see what happens here. They're still talking things over. Garrett explaining to the Camden players. Jaden Doctor, I don't think he likes what he's hearing. As I'm getting a good look at his face.
Ruling on the court interference. Eastside will shoot 2.
Yeah, 2 free throws on the technical foul against Camden here. So Abdul Ba will shoot 2. Ba's got 13 of Eastside's 53, and he will shoot 2. First is good. So I guess they're not going to put any time back on the clock. And Ba will have a second, trying to tie it. Abdul Ba got it. Now 4 for 6 at the line for Ba, and we've got a tie game with 4:43 left to go. Eastside will also get the ball. So Camden had the ball. They get the technical foul. Ba makes 2 free throws, and Eastside gets the ball. So this could be minimally a 4-point swing here. Maybe more. As Hillman gets it to Ba. 4:40 left to go. In regulation, I should say. Ryan Richards. Now Noel. Ba for 3. Couldn't get it. Thorpe jumped a little early, but had the position and pulled down the rebound in front of Preston Brown Jr. Tie game, Hart with it. Here's Pace. Pace guarded by Ba. Looking for Robinson inside. Now trying to penetrate. We'll pull it back out, hand off to Hart. Ba guarding Pace. Hart leaves it for Robinson, who kicks it out to Thorpe for 3. He had 2 defenders rush at him. Now drives. Floater, no good. Rebound, Eastside. Preston Brown with the rebound. Eastside having trouble. Thorpe steals it away. Doctor slaps it to Pace. 2-on-2. The jumper, no good. Long rebound to Thorpe. Thorpe will get into the paint. He's tied up. Stolen away. Eastside with it. Hillman now will slow things down to Ba. Ba looking baseline. Left-handed flip shot is up and good. PJ Brown's got 6. Eastside back in front for the first time in a while, 57-55. Pace gets a little space against Hillman and scores. Alex Pace with 8. Tied up again at 57. 3:10 left to go. Hillman against Doctor. Horn set for Wilson, for Eastside, I should say. Baugh pops for 3. Couldn't get it. Hart, strong rebound, and he's fouled from behind. Nothing called. Gets it in the corner to Thorpe, and Camden will reset. Pace wants it. Calling for the ball. Way out high. Now wants it again. Little overplay defensively by Preston Brown. Hart gives it to Pace. Pace pounds the left-hand dribble. Thorpe thought about 3. Now Robinson inside. He's fouled from behind. Robinson with that big body trying to make some space down there. Trying to defend was Preston Brown, but just couldn't get around him. Tried to slap it away. We've got a sub. Brady Daniels will come in.
Alex Pace has just scored his 1,000th point.
Oh, Alex Pace has scored his 1,000th career high school point at the other end. So they're going to take a moment to honor Alex Pace. That bucket he scored the last time down was his 1,000th career point here at Camden. This is only his first year here at Camden.
He's on the exclusive club for 1,000 point club in his high school career.
He had 405 points here at Camden coming into the season. So now 413 for Pace here at Camden. 1,000 in his career for Pace. He will probably, I would think, easily surpass 500 this season, though. Pace has been good. And his parents are going to come out there, too, and take a picture with him. Again, Pace, as we mentioned, transferred here. He lived in Georgia and is a transfer, lived just outside of Atlanta. My understanding is that he was homeschooled last year and didn't play high school basketball, so he must have scored those other, 585 points elsewhere in his first 2 years. There you see it there, the 1,000th point for Pace. We'll get another look at it. 2 good shots as he pulled up at the elbow and knocked down the jumper. Pace has been a really solid player for this Camden team, averaging 22.5 points per game this year. 15 double-figure scoring games of the 18 he's played. 10 with 20 or more, and again, 3 with 30 or more. This will be, if he can get it on the board again, this will be his 16th double-figure game. And again, 413 this season. His 405 points, by the way, represent 34% of Camden's total points scored this year. He also has knocked down 46 of his team's 111 three-point field goals this year, but he doesn't have one today. As we resume here with 2:38 left to go, score tied at 57, Camden ball. Doctor with the catch, thought about getting it to Pace. Brady Daniels will guard him. Pace trying to get by, using the left, using the right, spins, fall away, missed it, rebound, Baugh. And Baugh will settle and take his time bringing it up. Mekhi Hart will guard him. Senior Hart defends the junior Baugh. This is Brown, a freshman, 24 for Eastside. Now Baugh gets it back against Hart. Hillman sets the screen. Baugh will shoot. Was it 2, I think, as he stepped on the line. Robinson clears the rebound. Andre Robinson playing with 4 fouls. Hart trying to get into the paint. Spins, leaves it for Doctor, but slapped away by Baugh. Abdul Baugh just does a little bit of everything. The junior point guard. He scores, he plays defense. He's a good rebounder. Real physical player. As we have 1:53 left to go here at Camden High School. Again, Camden the visitors today, though. Technically Eastside's home game, but tough to consider yourself having a home game when you're playing here in Clarence Turner Gymnasium. And a foul scored again, a foul called against Preston Brown, 24. That's going to be his 3rd. Baugh didn't like the call. He ran into our official, Donnie Robinson, clipped his wrist. Robinson, smartly, though, knew that Baugh was just reacting to the play, didn't call anything against him technical for him running into Robinson or anything. So good judgment on the part of Robinson there. And he's a veteran official. He knows what's up. as Pace makes the first. Gives Camden a 1-point lead, looking to make it 2. Left it short. Rebound by Noel. Benji Noel clears the rebound. Pace now with 9. Camden up by a point. 1:45 left to go. Daniels guarded by Franklin way out near half court. Daniels gets by, turns the corner, goes baseline, leaves it down there, and the basket is no good. No good. Eastside calls timeout. So before the basket, Eastside calls timeout. It looked like, if you see on the baseline there, it looked like he was going to be stuck, so they wanted to hold possession. So the basket no good. Eastside calls timeout. So with 1:37 left to go, they're going to talk things over there. It's Camden Eastside trailing by a point. Again, these two teams played a tight game the first time they met back on January 15th, but it was too much Franklin and Pace late, as again they combined for 58 of Camden's 65 points in that game, each with 29. But in that game, Franklin hit 7 threes in that one. And in that game, Camden really shot the lights out from 3. They made 13 threes in that game. Again, Franklin hit 7 of them. So Franklin hit 7 threes, and the team, Camden, made just 8 twos the whole game. Franklin hit 7 threes. Coach Jason Harrigan knows he's in a battle. The first-year coach at Camden is 13th overall. Great tradition of winning here at Camden. 13 state titles. Eastside with 5 state titles of their own. Ba kicks it out. Preston Brown, that's a 2. His foot was on the line. That's a 2 for Preston Brown. He's got 8, and it's a 59-58 Eastside edge. Hart across the timeline. He's a little bit in trouble. And a timeout by Camden. 30-second timeout for Camden. They're going to talk things over, as are the officials. Now, one official called that a 3, the shot by Brown. The other official was right on top of it, called it a 2, and it should have been correctly called a 2. This is a full timeout now for Camden. So we'll take a second to step away. We'll come back with the conclusion of this one. Camden trailing by 1 to Eastside.
The 5 a.m. call time.
Where's my backpack?
The last-minute assist. Going live. Keeping track of 3-pointers for 4 quarters with 5% battery for the trip home. The plays you can't help but replay. These are the days. Here with them.
1, 2, 3,
The days we'll never forget. There are no medals, but there are rewards. This is the sport of love.
Back here courtside at Clarence Turner Gymnasium, Mike Shute with you on BFA Sports. Another great one as Camden and Eastside are in a tussle here on DeJuan Wagner Court for sure. 59-58. Eastside leading it. And, you know, this year, a departure from what happened last year. Camden, so good last year, and they won against Eastside. The 3 times they played, they won by a combined 60 points, so an average of 20 points per victory for Camden last year. This year, a different story. It was a 2-point win for Camden earlier, and Camden trailing by a point now with 1:18 left to go. Doctor gets it into Hart. Hart guarded by Preston Brown. Pace against Ba. Stops just outside the elbow. Oh, the shot just rattled out. Rebound by Noel. Eastside with the ball and the lead. No need to rush. Doctor defends. Camden with just 1 team foul in this half, so they're going to have to foul a couple times to get Eastside to the line. Hillman guarded by Doctor. Doctor reaching out, trying to keep Hillman in front of him. The ball goes out of bounds. They're going to say Pace tipped it away. So it will remain Eastside ball in front of their bench with 49.3 seconds left to go. Ba dropped it, had it slapped away. Passes it cross court to Preston Brown. Now Daniels to Hillman. Pace grabs Hillman around the waist, and that's Pace doesn't like the call, but I think that's really to Camden's advantage because they're going to need to foul a few times to send Eastside to the line. So it's probably helpful for Camden in that situation. Pace will guard the inbound pass as Hillman will throw it in. On the floor for Camden, Robinson joins Pace with Franklin, Doctor, and Hart. Eastside's got Hillman, Ba. Oh, they threw it away, but Ba on the spot tracks it down. He's bumped into. Camden steals. Robinson scores the layup. And we've got a foul as well. Andre Robinson, the bucket and the foul. Looking for the three-point play is Robinson. Huge today. He's got 15. Looking for 16 as Camden stole it. Get a look at this at what happened. Ba lost his footing. The ball was stolen. Looked like Hart got it and fed it to, pardon me, it was Franklin that got it. Fed it to Robinson. Robinson was hit. And he converts the three-point play. So Robinson was 16, and we've got a timeout for Eastside. Kenny Avent, the head coach for Eastside, calls timeout. And it's now a 2-point Camden advantage with 34.3 seconds left to go. We're kind of right where we were back on January 15th. Similar situation. Camden again leading by 2. You know, for Coach Kenny Avent, before he took over, this is his 5th season. This is his 5th season. The first year he took over, he led Camden to a state title. That was the 21-22 season, while the school was still Woodrow Wilson. It was their last year as Woodrow Wilson before the name change. They won the Group 3 state championship that year, won a 1-point game against Ramapo in the state final, and really clamped down defensively that whole season, especially in the postseason. Lost to Bergen Catholic in the Tournament of Champions quarterfinal. They finished 22-7 that year, again, state champions. But before that season, Kenny Avent's first year, the 21-22 season, Woodrow Wilson, they had won more than 5 games in any of the previous 9 seasons before Avent took over. So he's changed the culture back to one of winning. This is his 5th season. He's 77-45 as the Eastside head coach in that time. Eastside with the ball. They get it into Hillman. Hillman, harassed by Doctor, now guarded by Pace. Screen set. He goes against Robinson. They're going to call Robinson with a bump. And that's going to be the 5th personal against Andre Robinson, the 3rd team foul against against Camden. That should be the 5th foul on Robinson, if I'm not mistaken. They say 4, I guess. Eastside trying to get it in. Oh, Robinson lucky he didn't get called for the foul there. Hillman against Robinson. Gets to the block. Puts it up. Can't score it. Rebound and a putback. No dice. We've got a foul that might be on the floor, though. We'll see. Couldn't hear the whistle as it's loud in here. They're going to get Robinson, so that's got to be his 5th foul now for Robinson. Might even have been his 6th, but they're going to say his 5th. Again, Eastside's got the home scorebook, so they're the ones keeping track. It'll be Eastside to inbound. That's the 4th team foul against Camden. Ba to trigger it in. Hillman catches, shoots, missed it against Pace. Ba skies for the rebound in traffic. I think we got a foul. They're going to say jump ball. Jump ball. Possession arrow will stay with Eastside. They'll inbound on the baseline with 13.7 left to go. So great offensive rebound by Ba. I was saying earlier, he does it all, and he really did it that time, kind of saving that possession for Eastside as he skied for that rebound. Ba looking to get it in, and now what do we got? We got something against Mackay Hart. They're going to say he stepped over the line, so a delay of game against Hart. No time ran off the clock. So they're going to say Hart stepped over the baseline. They'll inbound it again. Daniels spins against Thorpe. Dropped it, got it back. Hillman into the paint against 3 defenders. Thorpe steals it. Franklin with the catch, and he is grabbed. Franklin grabbed by Preston Brown out at out at center court. That's going to be the bonus situation here. Franklin will shoot 2. Keyshawn Franklin will have an opportunity to maybe ice this game with 3 seconds left to go. Franklin will shoot 2 here. He's got 12. And again, shooting 2. Franklin with that right middle finger injury. But again, seems to be shooting the ball really well tonight. Gives Camden now a 3-point lead. And again, Franklin can ice this one, I think, right here if he can knock this down. Second on the way. Good. Franklin knocks it down. We've got a timeout for Eastside here with 3.3 seconds left to go. And Camden's going to have to be smart. You don't want to foul a shooter here. You can't lose on a 3-point shot. So if you're Camden, you just got to let Eastside do whatever they want to do, quite frankly. And if you're Eastside, you got to figure out a way to get a catch and a shot, knock down the shot, and then quickly defend and foul. But 3.3 seconds doesn't leave a lot of time to make that happen. So again, Camden swept the season series last year, winning 3 games by a combined 60 points last year. And the 2 games this year have been just rock fights. I mean, it has been physical. It's been old school. The refs have kind of let them play at times. And, you know, it's been 2 great games that we've seen between these 2 squads, for sure. Eastside, I could be wrong, but let me see. Yeah, Eastside did not get into the Camden County tournament this year. And amazingly, somehow, Eastside is 0-6 in the Olympic National. I mean, the 2 games they've played here, they've played out of their minds. So physical, so strong, playing tough against Camden. And Kenny Avent's got to be proud of what his team's done here today. Because look, they were going to get mopped up. I mean, they were down by, 13 at one point. So they will inbound here with 3.3 left to go. They got to get it in. Long distance throw is intercepted by Pace, who leaves it. Hillman will throw it up and good. Wait, we've got out of bounds, actually, is the call. So they're going to say that Pace or Franklin, maybe it was Hart, whoever intercepted the pass stepped out of bounds here along the baseline. So it will be Eastside ball. But again, unless they've got a 4-point play drawn up somehow, it's game over. That shot will not count. It was after the buzzer. And Camden High picks up the victory, 63-59 here on Senior Day. It was a good ball game between these 2 teams. What a great matchup as the teams shake hands at center court. Here's a quick look at some highlights. You saw Ba knock down that 3. You saw Preston Brown get free in the paint with the left hand. And here's Camden the other way. Alex Pace becoming a 1,000-point scorer this season. This was the shot here in which he did so. He finished with 9 for Camden as they had balanced scoring and were able to battle and fight and hold on to win it 63-59. We will step away and come back to wrap things up here from Clarence Turner Gymnasium. Once again, the final, Camden High 63, Eastside 59. Back with more after this.
Game Changer is the #1 youth sports app for coaches, fans, and athletes. With easy-to-use features like team messaging and scheduling, scorekeeping, and live streaming, it's the one-tap app to take your season to the next level. Stay organized with Game Changer's free team management tools. Coaches and team staff can add schedules and set event locations, while fans can sync events to their personal calendars. Plus, enhanced messaging and alerts, photo and video sharing, and RSVP features keep everyone who needs to know in the know. Using just a smartphone or external camera, any coach, parent, or manager can set up an amazing live video stream of every game for family and fans who can't be there in person, no matter where they are, so they never have to miss a moment. After the game, Coaches and subscribers can review game film in the app at any time with archived full event videos and highlight clips. With simple and intuitive digital scorekeeping, any member of your team community can keep score of every game. And when you stream and score, an on-screen scoreboard allows everyone to keep up with the action in real time. Make this season one to remember with Game Changer. Stream, score, connect.
The 5 a.m. call time.
Where's my backpack?
The last-minute assist. Going live. Keeping track of three-pointers for 4 quarters with 5% battery for the trip home. The plays you can't help but replay. These are the days. Here with them.
1, 2, 3,
The days we'll never forget. There are no medals, but there are rewards. This is the sport of love. In this game, they say you can't travel, but we do it for them. Beating the buzzer, setting a screen, creating the comeback. Always keeping score. Play by play, season by season, year after year. And no matter where our seats are, we're always here with you. Because this isn't labor, it's love.
Welcome back to Clarence Turner Gymnasium. I am Mike Shute. You've been watching Camden High School boys basketball here. The final home game, well, they were the visitors, but it was the last game here in the regular season for Camden, playing on this Clarence Turner Gymnasium DeJuan Wagner court, as Camden wins it by the score of 63-59. Eastside put up quite a fight, outscoring Camden 29-22 in the second half, but Camden had that 11-point halftime lead, built by that strong 27-13 second quarter, in which Camden was able to kind of just make that lead pretty much insurmountable as they again pull off the 63-59 win. So for Camden, the rest of the way, they will next travel to Burlington Township on Thursday, February 12th, for a 6:30 contest. That will be again on Thursday. That's the last regular season game for Camden of the year. They will then sit down and chill out for the weekend before they will look to take on either Cherry Hill West or I forget who the other opponent is, but it's Cherry Hill West or Paulsboro, was it, in the Camden County tournament. So Camden will be back home for that one on February 17th, Tuesday. Most likely a 5:30 start, as most games are here, as again it was senior night here at Camden. So the High had senior starters, and all the seniors scored tonight. Kenneth Chambers got a 3 early as he got the start, the senior. As Oz Pagan got the start, he also had 3 points. Mackay Hart had 7 tonight. And, of course, Alex Pace with 9, and he went over 1,000 career points as well on his high school career, as Pace connected again for 9 as well. Leading the way for Camden was Andre Robinson, the big man, with 15. Really responded nicely in this one. He had just 3 points the last time these two teams played, so he stepped up his game and kind of owned the paint. Really got a lot of easy buckets on layups, good soft touch with hook shots around the top of the key. He really was impactful today, although he did foul out, but it did not harm his team in the least, as Camden, again, able to hold on for the victory and win it 63-59. Keyshawn Franklin chipped in with 12, and his 2 free throws late were what sealed this one up and put Camden up by 4 with 3.3 seconds left to go. Jaden Doctor added 7, and Tyree Thorpe a deuce as well. So Camden wins it by the score of 63-59. This guy's looking to do the swim. On the other side for Eastside, Abdul Ba, another strong performance, 15 points for him. And he's just been an impressive player, the junior. Looking forward to see what he will do next year as a senior for Camden Eastside. Also, Bryce Hillman, the senior, playing in his last game in this rivalry with 13 points tonight for Eastside. Ryan Richards with 8. They were all in the first half. Preston Brown had a nice game. He also had 8. And Makai Brown with 4. Brady Daniels with 4. And I mentioned Ryan Richards with 8 as well. So, some good performances from Eastside as well. But it's going to be Camden emerging with the win, 63-59. They celebrate Senior Day right. They honored about 12 or 13 senior cheerleaders as well. And, of course, we mentioned the 4 senior starters for Camden. So, again, the High looking towards the Camden County tournament next week. But first, one last regular season game at Burlington Township. Camden will wind up finishing second in the conference at 5-3 this year. Of course, Paul VI wins the Olympic National as they did so here on Clarence Turner, in Clarence Turner Gymnasium a week and a half ago, or I should say last week, as they beat Camden in that second matchup to clinch the Olympic National. So Camden still with plenty to play for. Plus, looking ahead to the state tournament, Camden in the state rankings that were in NJ.com today, they're listed as the number 2 team in the state in Group 2. So Camden with a chance to make some noise in the state tournament. We'll see how that goes down the line. But first, tomorrow, Thursday at Burlington Township, Tuesday back here at home in the Camden County tournament. We will see you then, as again, we'll bring you at least one more Camden High game here on BFA Sports. The final score, Camden 63, Eastside 59. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time on BFA.